Here we go. I pressed record, and we're ready to go. This is, what even episode are we on? Does anybody know?
Oh, God.
I think 25, maybe?
We're in our mid-20s.
We're fixing to be old enough to have our insurance go down. That's bull crap, too.
Yeah.
Mine went up, and I have a perfect driving record.
Mine only went down because I bought a mom mobile, and it's safer than my little Honda Civic that I had.
Well, that whole when you turn 25, that didn't help me at all.
No.
I was looking forward to that, too. Like, I'd drive like a little bitch and was thinking, man, this is going to pay off when I turn 25 and my insurance goes down. Instead, it went up.
JP's over here like I don't have insurance.
JP is looking very scared and worried.
Yeah.
We got him sitting beside the leper tonight. Jessie has a disease that she swears isn't going to pass to us. What is it again?
Hand, foot, and mouth disease.
And explain to those that don't know what the hell that is, what the hell that is.
I don't really know what it is, but it made my hands and my feet look like I have leprosy.
I mean, her hands are jacked up. What do you think, JP?
I think you look really pretty today.
You're sitting over there looking very uncomfortable.
Just keep your hands in your pockets. That's all.
I know. I actually bought gloves and cut the fingertips out so I could wear them in public.
Man, I've noticed that JP looks a little more fidgety over there than he normally does.
A little bit,
Is it
yeah.
the hands or is there...
He stared at me for like 10 seconds before he bolted out of the door. Like he had to get by me really fast. I didn't breathe in my hand air.
What? No, I did not.
I saw that. It's okay.
I had to use the bathroom. No, I used the bathroom at the restaurant, the fast food restaurant. I shouldn't mention the name, should I? But the ladies were so nice. They gave me a small Mountain Dew because I lost my wallet. They were super sweet to me. Black ladies always seem to really like me, or do they just like everyone?
No, I had a really nice run-in with a black lady today at Walmart parking lot.
Uh-huh.
Because
Yeah.
Lalo said thank you to me after I told him bless you, and she was like, well, that's how I know children are getting raised right these days. If they say thank you.
Well, I was joking with JP and said it would be hilarious because he was talking about working in produce. Mm-hmm. It would not be hilarious if he got this disease, but
No.
if he were to get it, we could make light of the situation. I told him he needs to wear a hood and offer people fruit in the corner of the grocery store with the bumps and all that
Yeah.
on his hand. Would you like oranges? We have them on sale.
Have you been to like a third world country lately or something? What's going on? Tell me about your missionary work.
I mean, yeah, give us the real deal. Where did this really come from? Don't give us no daycare crap.
The babysitter.
That's not true.
I got it from Lalo, and he is an animal, so.
Are you a spy? Have you been? That's probably been sent to some overseas.
If my child had what you have, I would probably put him in a basket and send him down the river, all right? That
Or
is
would you
just
put
too
him in the
much.
basket on the front of a bicycle and ride across the moon?
Now, ever since I've gotten with you,
Jesse
the
thinks
E.T.
I'll-
reference, and let's explain why that was made.
He's just wearing a red hoodie.
I think I look pretty cute tonight, huh?
You do.
Yeah, I do.
What is
I'm
wrong?
not going to back him up on that, so go ahead, Jesse.
JP's acting really weird tonight.
I am not. Why
I think
am I
he's.
acting
I
weird?
think he's scared for his life. He's over there in the corner.
They
Either,
ha- well, they
either
have-
that, or because he ended last podcast railing people out.
Oh, yeah.
Railing them out.
I've been...
What does that even mean?
Have you worked anywhere? You
I
never heard
think-
like the boss railed me out today over
It
some
sounds
BS?
like a sexual act.
That's because your mind stays in the
You're
gutter.
talking about rimming someone, Jesse.
No, I'm not.
That's what you're talking. You're talking
think
about rimming. I haven't rimmed
Well, for
anyone in a
those
long time.
those complete perverts like Jesse, last time we got all as we were closing out the podcast, JP was going off on someone.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
I've been doing that a lot lately. Do you guys think I'm sort of a bad person? I think there's a bad person inside of me. Maybe. I don't
Did
know.
you eat him for supper?
Let's
Is
talk
it a
about
midget?
Jesse. Let's talk about the duality of man, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
I've been hurting people's feelings a lot lately. Sometimes alcohol's involved, other times it's not. But I think it has a lot to do with my deep-seated insecurity.
Okay, question. When you hurt people's feelings, are you being truthful?
There's some nuggets of truth. There's nuggets. There's kernels.
Now, are you saying things to get it off your chest, or are you actually trying to inflict pain?
Gosh, I think a lot of it I'm just playing a character, but sometimes I feel like the character's taking over. Like I don't.
We created a monster with these podcasts.
Yeah, it very well could be.
It might just be because you're getting old.
Yeah, I am getting more crotchety.
You know,
I have noticed that.
You get grumpy in your old age.
I get grumpy a lot lately.
I'm getting there too, but I feel like
I'd be grumpy too if my hands were covered in leprosy.
Does it hurt? Does it itch?
It started off itching really bad.
Oh, jeez.
And then it felt like it was burning. And then it just hurt.
I'm itching now. I feel like
it
goodness.
burns? What do you put on it?
Ice.
Utter cream?
No, nothing helps except for ice.
Oh,
it's
gosh.
terrible. It's the worst.
And you're sure
I'm
good.
not contagious, and adults normally don't get it.
Okay.
But you're an adult.
I know.
That's
You
why you
have
said
it.
they normally don't get it.
And now I'm
I don't know
itching
why.
everywhere. Look, I'm taking off my headphones and my hat
gosh.
because my head's itching. Does it get into your head?
No.
Okay, good. That just must be the lice.
Lice.
Which you also got from me.
No,
Oh, yeah.
lice here to
I
my
have
knowledge.
lice.
If so, I have the most polite haircutters ever because they never say anything about it.
I had to get I was looking so ratchet, y'all. I couldn't take a shower because my
Did
hands
you really just use the term ratchet?
ratchet.
We covered that in another podcast. I would throw you into an internment camp for selling ratchet and/or hella. For the listeners that really
There was
devote
another
themselves,
term
yeah.
that you had too, I feel like.
Who can remember?
Somebody.
You don't use it a lot though, Jesse. Don't look so sad, okay? I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think of the word.
That's a really cute jacket you're wearing tonight.
Good. I paid $60-something for it, and it took me forever to find it, and I found it on eBay.
Yeah.
But thank you. I'm
But
glad
yeah,
you noticed.
What kind of jacket is it that you were looking for?
It's American Eagle, but it's super cozy, and this girl
You
that
don't
I
have
work
to.
with.
You say it like that's a bad thing. Hey, it's one of my favorite, most warm jackets that I wear if it's going to be really cold is
Yeah.
as an American Eagle
Well,
jacket
that's why I got
because
it.
they're just insanely thick and warm.
It's really
They hold
really
up
cozy.
pretty well. I've had one for many years. I worked there once upon a time, you know.
What?
I was so yeah, of course, I was so off-putting they wouldn't let me out of the back room. I just bagged and tagged everything, but
It just sounds as sexual.
Where is your mind
I
tonight?
just bagged and tagged everything.
I did. I did a lot of bagging and a lot of tagging.
That sounds like
Where
a
is
reference,
your mind,
a
Jesse?
sexual reference to when you have sex with dead people.
Are you serious?
What is that called?
Necrophilia?
Yes, I just
Not
bagged and
bagging
tagged.
tagging.
Oh yeah, because they're in body bags and they
And
have
you
toe
tag-
tags.
yeah.
I was having sex with dead bodies at the back room at American Eagle.
Necrophilia.
Yeah.
Okay,
sorry.
well,
That
I
was
will
okay.
never go to American Eagle with the same look again. But
Because they're bagging and tagging in the back room.
Oh, I wish the Lord would take me now.
No, don't say that.
No, I won't.
we
Knock
thought
on
the
wood.
Lord had taken you when we got here because we rolled up and you were nowhere to be found, and Jesse thought you were hiding to scare us.
And my phone, its charge hole isn't working. I don't know what's wrong with the charge hole, but so I've been keeping my phone off to conserve the battery. What do you do when your charge hole gets clogged up, Jesse? Do you
Put a tampon in it.
Jesse?
That's not clogged up. That's grody. Okay. Anyways, getting
talking
away from
about
that,
your
we're not
vagina.
going to talk about menstrual cycle.
No vagina talk. There's only one vagina in the room.
Oh, really?
That makes us outnumbered.
Yeah.
But no.
I have a dick. I don't know.
Oh my God. I've got a funny joke to tell, and I will tell it when we get off the podcast
About
Come on.
wieners and
about Jesse having a dick.
oh.
Okay, so
Would you rather just have that or have both, Jesse? You want best of both worlds?
I think it depends on the functionality of both parts.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't
I always
want to.
wondered that.
Yeah.
Like, how do they both work?
There's not enough blood to go to each thing, right?
I don't
Probably
know.
not.
I don't know how that works.
Lord.
I spent a lot of time Googling the last few days because I couldn't do anything else, and I didn't Google that. But next time I get sick, I will.
So how long have you been out of work? And how are they getting by without you?
Tell me about it. Well, I shouldn't have worked on Saturday, but I did. But
Yeah.
that was before the leprosy hit, and I
Yeah.
haven't worked since then.
Leprosy is some serious stuff.
It is. Don't make light of that.
That's what it looks like.
Jesse,
It does look like that.
Yeah, that's a stupid question, I know, but I feel like leprosy wasn't contagious. So why is my chair going?
I really don't know.
My chair's breaking.
It's the
You're
demon
sinking.
girl that's hiding in the bathroom.
Man, no, but I feel like leprosy wasn't as contagious as people thought it was. Or
How did
something.
you get it
I'm gonna look
then?
that-
Do you have to
I
eat
don't
leopards?
know.
Did it get it from leopards?
No, it did not come from leopards.
That's a silly play on words, though. I like plays on words. I like them a lot.
I always think of leopards when I hear leprosy. Leprosy.
I was going to
Leprosy.
say, well, you're hearing the word wrong. It's leprosy, not leopard-sea.
Nubby.
I have a funny play on words I was using for my stand-up act, but it might be too graphic for our younger listeners. It was about the word clitoris. I always thought, well, this is how the joke started. I would say, So I was watching this documentary online, and these two teenage girls were 69ing each other. In fact, I think the name of the documentary was Two Teenage Girls 69 Each Other. And I got to thinking, what would the plural form of the word clitoris be? Is it one of those weird words like
Clitori.
Octopus is octopi and a cactus is cacti? So would clitoris be clitori?
I think it would be clitori.
Imagine using all those words in a sentence, like the lesbian octopi are floating above a grove of plastic cacti in the aquarium, diddling their clitori. What do you think, Jesse?
That's
good
quite the
question.
tongue twister there.
Yeah.
Clitori or clitorises? Clitorises.
I don't know.
That's a lot of S's.
But that's pretty clever, huh, Jesse?
Yeah,
if you
I
were at
like
a
that.
comedy club and I broke that out, you would be laughing your butt
I would
off.
die. You'd have to call the
Yeah.
ambulance in on me.
Pretty
Well, we
funny
already need
stuff.
to because you got leprosy and you brought it into the studio.
Yep.
Look, ride or die.
I know Jesse is committed. You got to give her that.
Yeah, she's very committed. She's completely willing to spread this deadly disease to us in order to make sure this podcast goes on the air.
Yeah.
Yep.
So did Joellen respond to my rant, my tirade, or did she even listen?
I
She
guess
didn't even
I
care,
guess she
did
didn't
she?
listen.
No, of course she didn't, because that's typical Joellen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to make sure you send this one to her or
Okay.
the last one and then send
I
this
haven't
one.
even listened to the last one yet.
I haven't either,
I
but I
haven't
remember what was said.
Is it in the airwaves?
It's on it's in
Uh-huh.
the YouTubes.
Okay.
You have to comb through, but you can find it on the YouTubes.
Yep.
I hope our listeners are more loyal than we are.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of my voice, so I never go back and listen to them.
Or at least less lazy. Let me stop. I've been busy.
You been busy?
Busy being sick.
Is it hard being sick?
Yep.
Have you been on Netflix a lot?
I don't have Netflix. I have on demand, and yes, I have.
Have you been watching the new American Horror Story still?
Yep. I'm
You
watching
still like
tonight.
it?
I'm loving it.
I like it too.
All day yesterday, I watched Chris Lee's Always Right, or
Chris Lee Knows Best.
Yeah.
That's a funny show.
I
That's
watched
great.
it all day. It was so good. I've never seen it
Much
before.
better than Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've never watched
As far
that.
as reality TV goes.
They're just so stupid. I love it.
I love it too.
Stupid is as stupid does.
Yep.
That's Forrest Gump.
But no, American Horror Story's been really good this season, I think.
I think it has too.
With the vampires, but they're not like True Blood vampires. They're just kinky
My
sex
girlfriend has started
vampires.
watching True Blood, and that is the stupidest show.
You don't like it?
No.
Not one bit of it?
No.
I thought the first 2 or 3 seasons were pretty good.
I don't know which season she's in, but I watched last night, and some character named Sookie, whoever her southern draw boyfriend is one of the worst actors I've ever seen
Well,
in my
he's
life.
another British, you know. He's British.
He
sure.
does not pull it off the way our Walking Dead folk do. Because I
Oh,
mean, he's
maybe
like,
not.
"No, Sookie, don't be mad. I did that because I turned her because I know what I couldn't make someone else." I don't know. He said he couldn't turn people for like 100 years because he couldn't. I couldn't deal with the pain that would come of knowing I did that to her. It's like he was reading the cards behind
Yeah.
the camera. I mean, it was. Oh.
Well, he had to turn her because he killed another vampire defending
Right,
Sookie.
right.
So he had no choice but to turn her. The vampire authorities made him. But she became his daughter, in a sense.
Yeah.
It was really powerful storytelling.
I
the
can't.
same showrunner that did 6 Feet Under did like the first season of that.
Really? No,
The
I
first-
like 6 Feet Under. That was a really good
Me
show.
too. Do you like that one, Jesse?
I don't even know what that is.
It's a very interesting comical look at death.
Yes.
The beginning of each episode is almost reminds me of 1,000 Ways to Die. You know, there's always some screwed up way someone dies
It's
that ends
true.
up at the morgue.
Yeah.
You
And
should
some
check
of
it
them
out.
are
Are you
just
talking
like
about the
mundane.
movie? Oh, that's in the West. Never mind.
No, 6 Feet Under was a show that came on HBO.
HBO, yeah.
yeah. It was
Wonderful
a really
show.
good
I'll
show.
have to watch it. Maybe it's on demand.
It
probably
had the
is.
guy from Dexter, Michael C. Hall. Or something
That
like
sounds right.
The guy from Dexter, it plays in that. He plays a gay guy. Not like
really-
a flamingly crazy gay guy,
Yeah.
but just a gay guy. But he plays a really good role.
It does. It makes you feel for the gay community.
That's
The whole time
well-
I was watching that, I would just pipe up at random intervals with people. I'd be like, you know what? The gays have it so bad. I would just be speaking out for the gays all the time. And then I was like, I'm probably giving people the wrong idea because I'm pretty sure I'm not gay.
Well, I'll tell you, and Jesse won't know what I'm talking about. And if you've not watched the show, this is kind of a spoiler, but kind of not. But hell, I thought one of the saddest things when
Uh-huh.
people were seeing people, you know what I'm talking about, towards the end or whatever.
Oh, right.
Was when he saw his man.
Yeah,
That
he
honestly hit me the hardest. I mean, I'm
It hit me
a
really
very
hard, too.
straight male, but that part was just like,
It did.
oh, man. Yeah, it's a great show.
It's a great show. I wish you'd watch it, Jesse. I wish you had more of an open mind.
It was very innovative for the time. 'Cause
Wait,
it was like early 2000s.
Why won't you watch a show with a gay main character?
Are you homophobic, Jesse?
What's up with
Totes
that?
my goats.
Is that
You
some
know, it's
anti-gay
funny.
slur that we need to know about?
It's so weird that you brought
We're
that
running
up
out of time, but
right
go
now
ahead.
because
You just realized you're gay.
Make it quick, Jesse.
when I was about 13,
You had a gay experience.
Oh
no,
gosh.
my
All right.
mom. I used to go to the pool every day, and there was a group of us. We were there every day.
Right.
And
Don't give names because
All right.
half the people listening don't even know these folks.
all right. Well, anyways,
And
there was,
last episode you outed someone as gay, but keep going. Keep going.
a couple of people last episode.
Yeah.
Anyways, there was a dude that was in our normal group, and one day his brother was there, and he wouldn't hang out with us, and he was like, yeah, he's homophobic or something. And that was the first time I'd ever heard the word, and I was like, what does that
Aw.
even mean? And that was when I found out what homophobic was.
So he must have thought you were gay and thought y'all had something in common.
I don't know.
If he thought his brother wouldn't come over there because he was homophobic.
Oh, God.
That was his brother, so obviously he's used to being around him. He probably meant to just say, at that age, he probably meant to say he's a homo. Or,
I think he did say homophobe is what he said, actually.
So that means he fears gay people.
Yeah.
It
so-
sounds like a microorganism.
You were
to
pretty
me.
tomboyish as an early teen, though. So I mean, he might have thought you were a dyke.
my dad told me he
I
thought.
hope that's a okay term. A lesbian, we will say. I don't know the
I
proper
think
term.
dyke's
I don't
okay
know.
now.
Okay.
Kind of like queer's okay.
Right.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Well, it's not
Okay.
being used to offend anyone, but he might have thought from your tomboyish ways that you were a little butch.
So it was my fault that the dude wasn't hanging around?
No, it's both of y'all because he thought y'all were gay. And
Well, we
apparently
both
didn't
know
like
this
them.
guy. We can just ask him.
Yeah, we need to do that.
I'm glad you're going with the Rosie the Riveter look again.
This is my usual look, but thank you.
I think it works for you.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
I should have put on my lipstick to cover up my leprosy herpy lips.
Yeah,
They look fine. Very kissable
I don't see
lips.
anything on your lips. I see something on your nose, but not on
Uh-huh.
your lips.
All over my face.
All over your face. Well,
It's okay.
that's bringing a close to episode 25. Time flies when you're having fun.
Gosh.
Jesse, we do pray for you, and we hope that the homophobness that you have will go away. That you will start seeing everyone, regardless of their sexual orientation, as equal to you. And we also pray that the leprosy will leave you.
So you think that's God's judgment against her for her homophobic manner?
Oh, everything
Probably.
comes full circle. How
Man,
about
because
that?
Karma.
usually God's the one punishing the gays. Now he's punishing the homophobes. God has officially went PC.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
God went PC on us.
it's
Wow.
the circle of life.
I thought it was crazy when Stern went PC, but now God, wow.
Jesse's
Yikes.
like, what does PC mean?
Exactly. it's not-
Politically correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the computers. I don't know.
Well, thank you both for joining us.
Yes, sir.
JP, I hope that we don't we haven't
Huh?
inferred God's wrath and we don't catch the leprosy as well.
Oh, geez, no. I love
Also-
the gays.
Also, I have to give a plug just because if you like The Walking Dead, look up The Podcasting Dead, which one day we will have Jessie on when she catches up on The Walking Dead. But it's a podcast that myself, JP, and our good buddy Matt does.
It's a lot of fun.
It is a good bit of fun.
Yeah.
So look up The Podcasting Dead, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Have a gander.
And if you haven't already, go like our Jays for Days Facebook page. We have an Instagram that Jesse manages and a Twitter that
I didn't know we had an Instagram. Am I on there?
Yeah.
We
You
have
don't take pictures anymore, though, Jesse.
we have a Twitter, but the guy that started the Twitter is no longer on the show, so I don't.
Oh, boy.
I just need to ask him. I mean, we're cool with him, but I